Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and Droids, holster them blasters and put your hands together because it's time for YouTube's favorite show, Well or Fail, with your host, the patron saint of mobile gaming and credit cards, the Grand Apple Director, Vanishing, how we doing, everybody? Holy cow. We got an action-packed episode for you guys today. Relic 9 is officially here, and Capital Games did not waste any time whatsoever. Already, Relic 9 packs in the store, and wow, what a trashy looking pack. The people are buying it. Relic 9 is serious. We're going to be talking about the top 10 Relic 9s in Galaxy. This is a very specific analysis because Relic 9 is not quite like the other relics of the game, and I know 98% of you guys will not be getting Relic 9, but if you are buying into it, please use my knowledge. I beg of you, so you're not making bad mistakes. And if you are getting Relic 9 down the road, we're going to give you some amazing suggestions. We're also going to tell you what you need to know about Relic 9 in general, what stats increase, and how much does it cost. Before we get into that, though, can I just rant about two little things? Not much of a rant, but some funny stuff. Isn't it funny that we had the update the other day saying that they're eventually going to ease up the gear crunch, and you can tell they're grinding their teeth and reluctantly stating they're going to update the daily challenges with gear. But isn't it funny? They have no hesitation releasing Relic 9 into the game immediately with packs. But the stuff for free to play, daily challenges, future update. Don't worry about it. That's one thing I'd point out. Second thing, oh, come on. You guys know there's a cold war between the Kyber Club as well as some top-end executives over at Capital Games over there. What did we say the other day? I said, CG, some of those people that would make fine politicians. What happens? They released a Senator's Bundle. I mean, come on. Who would have named a bundle Senator Bundle in Galaxy? That really makes no sense, except it's just another indication of the Cold War brewing. And let me tell you, the executives don't want to play in my sandbox. They decide to take their ball and leave the playground, so they're doing funny stuff like this. I think it's absolutely hilarious, but let's stop screwing around and let's get into what you need to know about Relic 9. Here is your overview for all the peasants, whales, and krakens out there. The main things you need to know about is that Relic 9 is primarily increasing protection, health, and arguably first or second most important thing, ship speeds. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, there were some increases when it comes to damage output, but really very minor in the grand scheme of things. And that is why I said this Relic 9 top analysis is very specific on protection, health, and ship speeds. Yes, there's some upgrades in damage, but really not the main core of it all, unlike things like going from Relic 1 through Relic 7 or 8. Protection increases. In general, we're seeing about 6,000 to even 20,300 increases from going from Relic 8 to Relic 9 for protection. And really, the tanks are getting the biggest update here. Things like Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, Royal Sausage, Darth Malak, the list goes on and on, are getting over 20,000 protection added, which is pretty huge, especially when you consider unique abilities and mods coming into the equation. Health, definitely notable here. Most characters are getting a bump anywhere from 4,144 to 13,668 health increases from Relic 8 to Relic 9. And then the ship speeds, probably what's going to be more important for some people out there. Just like from going to Relic 7 to Relic 8, all ships increase by 2 speed. Relic 8 to Relic 9 is the same exact thing, plus 2 speed on all ships. And we're going to get into why that's important when we get to our top 10 characters list here in a moment. But we also have one more graphic we need to share with you guys. How expensive or difficult is it to get to Relic 9? And this is only looking at the analysis from Relic 8 to Relic 9. In general, the cost to go from Relic 8 to Relic 9 in terms of dollars is roughly $145. And isn't it funny that the Senator's Relic Bundle is, in total, you need about $150 in order to get the Relic 9. But however, do note this does not calculate arrow magnifiers and the new droid brains because you cannot craft them. Those are only event exclusive things. But as we know, arrow magnifiers, they will be added to Territory Wars soon. They're in Conquest as well as the Challenge Rank Rate. Droid brains, very controversial right now, only accessible in Territory Wars. And if you look over to the right, you see the little infographic. That 5/1 indicates Division 23, and that 1/0 at the bottom dictates Division 19. You need to be in Division 19 at the minimum in Territory Wars to start getting Relic 9 materials, which is kind of crappy. I don't get why they couldn't just give all divisions at least one piece in the lower divisions. Division 19 is a pretty hard cutoff, in my opinion, and that there's two numbers. The left side numbers indicates how many you get per win, depending on what division you're in, and the right indicates how many you will get if your guild loses in Territory Wars. So, in general, if you're in Division 23, the peak competition, you need to get at least 4 wins to get enough droid brains to get to Relic 9. Just droid brains. We're not talking about arrow magnifiers, impulse detectors, because it's basically Relic 8 with additional Relic 9 stuff to get to Relic 9. Absolutely insane. Or in other words, you need 20 losses in Division 23 to get enough droid brains. And if you're in Division 19, you can't lose any territories or else you get nada, zilch, zip. So you need to win 20 times in Division 19 to get to Relic 9. And this is causing a lot of guilds to shuffle. I will admit, I'm getting some questions if I'm going to have to move a little bit. Territories was something guilds just did not care about much before this. It was just more bragging rights, but now it's more serious. Now more than ever, small guilds are going to be kind of screwed because those good players there might want to move up to get those Relic 9 exclusive pieces out there. But how about we hop over to the game real quick and show you guys how, just more of a practical sense, how expensive it is to get to Relic 9. So basically, I want to show you what it costs to go from, Relic 7 to Relic 8. So let's find a Relic 7 character. Hey, Darth, how we doing, buddy? So if we look at his Relic here, basically, it's going to be this plus the new stuff. It was already so expensive going from Relic 7 to Relic 8. 20 arrow magnifiers, 20 impulse detectors, 20 Zimbitals, 20 electrum conductors, and they basically took that and double down on it. Usually when you go up to Relic tiers, they kind of ease up on the lower stuff as you go up. Not this time, baby. Not this time whatsoever. Let's pick a galactic legend. Oh, let's Jedi Master Luke Skywalker for no particular reason yet in this video. Basically the same exact thing. 20 impulse detectors, 20 arrow magnifiers, 20 Zimbital cards, but now you need 20 of the new scam laptops, and then you need 20 droid brains. And let's take a look at that pack real quick. I mean, I did the analysis for you guys. I'm going to go showing you how expensive it is going from Relic 8 to Relic 9 without calculating the droid brains as well as the arrow magnifiers here. Yes, it's about $150 before you calculate those two things. So I guess in Galaxy of Heroes bucks, yeah, it's kind of in there in terms of valuation. But can I just show you guys, just spare me. I'm a Generation 1 Galaxy of Heroes player. I've been around the ringer for quite a while. Let me just show you Exhibit A here. The Senator's Bundle is a ripoff if you compare it to the Relic Challenge 8 bundle that we got with when Relic 8 came out. Can you put it on the screen? Look at this. Same price. $49.99. Look what you're getting. You're getting 10 arrow magnifiers, 10 of the impulse detectors, and then 20, 20, 20, 20, and the big stuff. Zimbital cards, electrum conductors are still very difficult to put together. Impulse detectors, you only needed to buy 2 of these bundles right here to get one Relic 8. Let me bring you back over. Remember these numbers. You get your tactile scanners on. I got the Gucci goggles on, so I can't scan it for you guys. So you guys scanned it, and let's go back over to the game to this brand new Senator's Bundle. I just can't. I get a kick out of that name right here. $49.99. And look at how trash this bundle is. I'm sorry, it is. They're really milking the Relic 9 thing. They couldn't even. This is you guys paying for them, complaining about the daily challenges. You know what's so funny? I made a tweet about this the other day. It's like, you know what this reminds me of? The peasants are happy. Oh, yay, thank you. After a king starves their citizens for years and years and years, like, fine, I'll give you guys a cup of rice. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, he's so generous. And then he goes ahead and increases the tax by 500% and screws you over in some other regard. Absolute trash. And the funniest thing about it, unlike the Challenge Relic bundle, where you only need to buy 2 to get a Relic 8, if you want to get Relic 9 today, you need to buy every one of these packs. 3 packs available. You have to spend $150 because 2 of these is only going to get you 14. And you need 20 pieces of the arrow magnifiers and droid brains to get up and running. Absolute crap. I mean, this is really steep, stingy stuff. And that's why I said it's cool you guys are updating the daily challenges, but it's a little too late in my opinion. And we need some more meaningful stuff aside from updating daily challenges that should have been updated back in 2018 minimum. Anyways, let's go ahead. If you're the basically long story short, is the pack worth it? Do what you got to do. Relic 9 is huge. We're going to get into our list of the top 10 best characters to get up to Relic 9. What am I going to do? I'm going to hold off for right now. The Relic 9 is really steep, and I'm going to kind of hold off on what I'm going to end up doing in regards to who I'll take to Relic 9. Inevitably, if I want to stay at the top, baby, and be active in guilds and whatnot, I'll eventually get it. But man, it is incredibly expensive. So please, please, please think 3 times before you do it. I'm doing it because it's part of a business expense. You guys, if you're doing this purely out of entertainment, just sit back and ask yourself, are you really going to get $150 of enjoyment from taking one character from Relic 8 to Relic 9? Me, it's a product of you at the end of the days. But again, it's your money. Do what you want. But I'm just saying, think about it. $150 from one Relic 8 to one Relic 9. Just think about it for a second. Do what you will with your money, but just ask yourself if you're going to get that much enjoyment. Let's talk about Galactic Legends first. I can quickly rank the Galactic Legends in general in terms of who gets the best Relic 9 upgrades. You're cheeky, Gary. No. Galactic Legends, my friend. Thank you so much. Really, there's only 3 Galactic Legends I think are worth doing this Relic 9 upgrade. In my opinion, the best Galactic Legend for Relic 9, oh my gosh, Master Luke Skywalker. It's funny, this guy is coming around. Not really the best Galactic Legend when he first came out, but with the introduction of Master Kenobi and Lord Vader, and now Relic 9, I think it's a no-brainer that Master Luke Skywalker could inevitably be the best Relic 9 upgrade. Look at these massive stat upgrades we have here. Going from 22,000 health to 34,000, 35,000 roughly, which is whatever. But look at that protection increase. Protection's going from 13,800 extra to 34,000 extra. Again, over 20,000 protection being added. And that's important because one, Master Luke Skywalker is a tank. He's gonna be taking all the hits, but furthermore, when Master Luke Skywalker is leading, he gets that special ability that he gets everyone to go around. And when you use that inherited teaching ability, you're gonna deal true damage to the target enemy based off of 60% of Master Luke Skywalker's base max protection, which is huge. And especially if you mod Master Luke Skywalker for protection like you should, he is gonna do more damage with this inherited teaching. So I think Master Luke Skywalker might be getting one of the best bang for your bucks because he counters both new Galactic Legends this year. Helpful for Geonosis Territory Battle Republic offensive. And man, oh man, he's going to do more damage and take a lot more hits. And even if you're doing the Jedi Knight Revan lead with Wat Tambor, that's going to be even more important. So Master Luke Skywalker, no-brainer. Oddly enough, I'm putting Lord Vader on the list. If you're looking for some Relic 9 upgrades, right now, I'm a bit lukewarm about him, but in the near next month or so, we're going to start seeing Mauls inside of Galaxy. So he'll make a lot more of a difference, I think, in the game for Lord Vader. But here we go. Not a tank. And as you can notice right now, he's not getting as big of a protection and health increase like we saw with Master Luke Skywalker because he's not a tank. He's an attacker. However, Lord Vader has the highest combined protection and health in the game. Doing this is just going to increase that even more. So solely from that standpoint, making Lord Vader as durable as possible, I think he's going to be important in the future, and making him more durable, making him extra thick is going to be huge. And as we talk about some non-Galactic Legends characters later on this list, this is going to be even more important of a relic. And I did say that damage wasn't really a notable increase. It did increase. Lord Vader has one of the highest, I believe, if not the highest physical offense in the game. So he's going to get some minor, but definitely one of the better physical offense increases with Relic 9. But I think that durability is really the most important thing. And if I had to put one more Galactic Legend on this list, Master Kenobi, mainly because he's the best Galactic Legend in the game, hands down, without a doubt, in my mind right now. Otherwise, the stats aren't nothing too notable, not as impactful as Lord Vader or Master Luke Skywalker. But when you look at his team where he increases the max health and he gets bonus protection, and of course their stat sharing going up, Commander Ahsoka Tano, best Galactic Legend in the game, best team in the game, definitely a no-brainer. Now, I'm not putting the rest of these Galactic Legends on our top 10 list, but if I had to rank the rest, if you had someone with Rey, Supreme Leader Kylo, or Sith Eternal, after those 3 characters, Master Luke 1, Lord Vader 2, Master Kenobi 3, in terms of Relic 8 to Relic 9 increases, afterwards, I would probably do Rey, Sith Eternal, and Supreme Leader Kylo. And Rey, because, man, she gets a little bit extra damage, which makes her sudden whirlwinds and her ultimates hit a little bit harder. She does get some health increases. Again, very minor, which is why it's not on my top 10 list, but I'm making it known anyways. Sith Eternal, I wish he got the big increases like Master Luke Skywalker. But unfortunately, he's not a tank, and Sith Eternal is getting beaten up a lot nowadays. Post-nerf 2021, Rey is spanking this guy left and right. He is getting a little bit of health and a little bit of protection, but not nearly as meaningful. That's why he's not in the top 10 list. But if I had to give all Galactic Legends right now, he might be the 5th. And Supreme Leader Kylo, damage increases. Again, minor, but it's really that health and protection that was the main thing with this update, and it's not that big of an update. So Superior Kyle probably be the last Relic 9 character if I ever was going to do all the Galactic Legends Relic 9 anytime soon. Not going to happen. So that's pretty much how I would rank it. Someone might rank Sith Eternal as dead last for Galactic Legends because not a meaningful upgrade for him from Relic 8 to Relic 9, and he's kind of getting beaten around by a lot of Galactic Legends, especially Rey. So far, 3 characters on the list: Master Luke Skywalker, Lord Vader, Master Kenobi. We gotta talk about ships now. You cannot talk about Relic 9 without talking about ships. We technically have a 7th Galactic Legend in the game, both in terms of like requirements and performance: the Executor. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 4 things that I think you should consider as your first Relic 9 option. If that's something you're going to consider, all ships are getting a +2 speed upgrades when you go from Relic 8 to Relic 9. Right now, I only have a Relic 8 Piet. Isn't that funny? Only Relic 8 Piet. And he's 192 speed. He will go to 194 speed once you go ahead and get him up to Relic 9. And what does that mean? My gosh, I got to stand up for this. What does that mean, Gary? The numbers, Mason. What does it mean? Mirror matches are going to be absolutely atrocious for people who do not have Relic 9. Your Executor is going to go first if you have Relic 9. You're going to open up that mass swarm, boom, delete someone right out the gate. Furthermore, making it more difficult for the off-meta counters to get work done. Thirdly, he can get to his ultimate a little bit faster. That extra low speed will make sure he gets to that turn to get that Death Star activated. I think this is going to be probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular, Relic 9. We're going to see Executor, man. Most grand arenas nowadays, for me, I feel like it comes down to the Executor. Who can 2 or 3 shot the Executor best? Who can get lucky to get a 1-shot going? So Executor, I know we're mentioning him 4th on the list. There's no particular order so far, but I think this is going to be the most important Relic 9 upgrade for the foreseeable future. Next ship on the list here, we're talking about the Executor. We have to talk about, it's not Boba Fett. Sorry, get out of here, buddy. We need to talk about the Malevolence. Now, Grievous, here's the thing with General Grievous, getting up with the Relic 9, yeah, his character is going to get some benefit out of it, but really at the end of the day, it's the ship upgrades. Malevolence right now seems to be the best off-meta counter, and that's kind of stretching it because it's a lot of luck involved, but you've seen me one-shot the Executor quite a few times. Getting that extra 2 speed on his ship will help him stay up in terms of speed compared to the Executor, and hopefully get you to that ultimate ability down here to try to stun the Executor and pick apart as much as possible. So I think Malevolence is going to be a very important Relic 9 upgrade. I'm not sure if it's going to be a top 5 most Relic 9s, but it might be down the road. Moving on here, we got 2 more ships I think are worthy of conversation. Sticking to the conversation of the Executor, we got to talk about Houndstooth. Houndstooth is an absolute menace. He's going to get obviously speed increases, but he's going to become more durable. And with all those out attack turns with the Executor, this guy's incredibly tough to put down. Furthermore, the strategy with the Malevolence is to make sure you get a good stun in time on the Houndstooth and try to bring in that Genosian Spy so you can get around the Houndstooth and either mark down the Xander Blood and maybe even the Razor Crest along with it. But if this guy's a little fast, he might taunt in front of you, making it harder for the Genosian Spy to target exactly who you want. So I think this is a no-brainer. Relic 8 Bosk is already great, but Relic 9 is going to be even better with the extra speed, extra durability, and he's a tank. So even with the character, let's take a look at the character real quick. Because he's a tank, he's going to get some serious protection increases as well. And Bosk is used for a lot of counters. Beskar Armor Mandalorian. Heck, you've seen me use this guy counter General Anakin Skywalker. And if he could take more hits from the counterattacks from General Anakin Skywalker, he's going to be even better. Look at that. Over 20,000 protection. Man, 20,200 protection being added to Relic 9. Bosk, both the character as well as the ship, is going to be great, whereas Grievous is more for the ship, not so much the character here. And we have one more ship on here. This one might be a little bit controversial. I don't think this might be number 10 on the list if I had to rank them all. Fun fact, tank, just like Bosk, he's going to get some massive protection increase, which in turn for the Genosians is great because they all share the same health and protection pool. Furthermore, Sunfac needs to survive as many attacks as possible from the Executor, the mass swarms. He's got to take it up because if you don't get that stun on the Houndstooth, you are in trouble. So mainly make him a little bit faster so he can get that stun out quicker. And secondly, taking as many hits as possible. That's really the only reason why I would recommend Sunfac if you're trying to make your Malevolence as consistent as possible up against the Executor. But enough about ships and enough about Galactic Legends. There are 3 non-Galactic Legends characters just in terms of their overall viability with Relic 9. I think you guys should highly consider. First things first, I want to talk about the Royal Sausage. Now, I only will recommend this for one particular reason. If you're going all in on Lord Vader, relegate this guy. And then if you want Relic 9. I have one more suggestion at the end of this video before we wrap up. But if you are looking to upgrade some tanks, Relic 9 is going to be huge in this guy. Right now, there's not a lot of Lord Vaders lingering around in Squad Arena. The only way we get practice and to see how this guy operates is through Grand Arena. I beat an Ultimate Lord Vader the other day, but I had no idea what I was doing. And the main problem is that Unyielding Defender unique ability. He's healing up the team. He's taking a lot of punches. It's kind of hard to figure out. Do I go after Royal Guard first? Do I go after Lord Vader first? Nonetheless, very durable tank. And especially when you consider the fact that Unyielding Defender is soaking up max health from the lead, Lord Vader, in this situation. We did a whole initial review, in-depth review or so, on Royal Guard the other day. This guy is going to get some massive, massive, massive health increase because health and protection gets merged all together. Massive protection gains getting up to Relic 9, which in turn will make the Lord Vader team even more deadly. How about we talk about two more characters on the list? I want to talk about Darth Malik. Why Darth Malik? Because he's freaking Darth Malik, one of the most annoying plug-and-play characters today, one of the most annoying tanks in this game, and keyword is going to be that tank up there. He is going to be one thick daddy if he wasn't one already. Look at this. Look at this. Again, he's going to combine his health and protection all into one here. Yeah, he's getting, about 12,000 or so health increases. But look at that protection. Again, 20,200 protection being lumped into him. And especially when you're using protection sets on the guy, he's going to be even thicker than before, making it hard to clean him up if he's the last one standing or even take him out in a one-shot. Malik is definitely probably going to be the one of the best non-galactic legend, non-ship things to upgrade in the game. And I have one more on the list I want to bring to your guys' attention. And that is, we talked about Royal Guard. We would have to talk about General Kenobi. Now, keep in mind, you can put this in the ship category too. Negotiator, not really a go-to for executor counters out there, but Negotiator is still the second or third best fleet, depending on how you're looking at it nowadays. I place this on defense all the time. So one, it's going to get a little faster. And for those that aren't upgrading those Rebel ships to Relic 8 and Relic 9, woo, it's going to get a little bit more tricky taking this guy out. Secondly, he's a tank, getting massive, massive upgrades, ladies and gentlemen. And thirdly, because he's a tank and Master Kenobi's in the game, he is going to be even thicker under Jedi Master Kenobi's team. And that's really it. Great ship still, great character. Master Kenobi's a galactic legend. He is, in a way, to a degree, the Royal Guard to Master Kenobi. So that right there is going to be your top 10 Relic 9 list. To run it down one more time for you guys, we got Jedi Master Luke, Lord Vader, Master Kenobi, Piet, Grievous, Bosk, Sunfac, Malik, Royal Guard, General Kenobi would be the 3 Relic 9s I would do right now. I have no plans of going crazy on Relic 9s, but there are 3 Relic 9s. If I had to decide right now what to pick, I would most likely go for Piet, Master Luke, and Lord Vader. Those would be my 3 Relic 9s. And I got one more thing I want to share with you guys. This is crazy expensive. $150 to get 1 Relic 9. Yeah, there's some key characters to get. If you have the exact, you need to get that Relic 9, I think, on him as fast as possible, especially for those Grand Arena and even Territory Wars now, because of those droid brains nowadays. Fourth option is maybe just hoard. Hoard them, because we don't know if there are going to be Relic 9 requirements down the road. There are no Galactic Legends for the rest of this year, but hey, there's a new dawn and a new day in 2022, and there might be a Galactic Legend that requires a Relic 9, and who knows how this could be. If you're not in a good guild that can get good wins, it might take you a long, long time to even get 1 Relic 9s up and running. So, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, holy cow, we're in a new era of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So why don't you guys give yourselves a round of applause? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Didn't mean to scare you that much with how crazy expensive Relic 9 is, but hey, it's how it's gonna be from now on. So from the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer and live from the greatest planet in the world, on Alderaan, it's great to be in the Empire today. Leave a like, comment down below on all your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.